Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well. I just wanted to go ahead and do this Sephora haul. I've been really itching to get into the items and I wanted to go ahead and haul them before I started using them, so let's get started. I've got a few kits here that are things you could purchase for Christmas, and I thought I'd go ahead and review them so that you'd have the edge on which ones you might want to purchase as a gift. The first one is by Fresh, and I've tried these before. They are the sugar lip treatments, and they're very similar to a balm, but all of them have a tint to them. And this is just such a great deal. They are smaller, and a lot of the reviews were people complaining that they weren't full size, but honestly, you know, why do you want a full size if you haven't tried it? I think that's the fun part of having the small ones. Like, for instance, I bought the melon color. It's sort of like it's not in this kit. But anyway, I bought the full size because I really liked the others that I had tried, and it was not the same at all. It was very patchy, I never wore it, and I spent all that money on the full size version. So it's really nice to get all of these to try, and I really feel like, you know, for the $55, yeah, that seems like a lot, but I think one is like $32, so to get all of these different ones is great. And it just slides out. And the glosses are all inside. So I think for someone that you know that always has a chapstick in their pocket, this would be a great solution because it really works better than any chapstick I've ever tried as far as keeping your lips soft. And the other nice thing is that, of course, you have the color that's in the chapstick. So if it's a woman, for instance, then she might really like the idea of having a little bit of a gloss. Anyway, so that normally would retail for $79 if you were to buy them separately, and the cost of the kit is $55, so you get a small amount of savings there. Got that from Sephora. And I know a lot of people wait for these, the Sephora favorites, and they make them for skin, and they make them for color, and cheeks, and lips, and mascaras. So out of all the different ones, I was really attracted to this Give Me More Lip, and I thought it was really neat that it had so many different choices. Now, of course, people were complaining again about the size, that I guess last year there were a lot of full-size options that were in the kit. Again, that's not the point for me. Yes, maybe they should have dropped the price to give smaller sample sizes, but I feel like there's a lot of really great choices in here. They're great for travel, they're great for putting them in your purse, so I don't really know why people were so upset about that. But anyway, when you open the box, inside you can see all those different options. You again have a repeat of the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm, but that's okay. And then the Posy Tint Lip Balm, which I've heard is very good. The Too Faced Melted Lipsticks, a Laura Mercier lip gloss, a couple full-size items, a Sephora Longwear lip gloss, and I believe the Tarte is a full-size color stick. So you do get a couple options. And the lip tars they're a normal size. Usually you won't even use all that up, even if you tried, so the smaller size is nice. So I'm excited to try those different colors and options. And that one retails for $59. And again, if you were to buy all of those separately in the sizes they are, you're looking at $192. So that's pretty good. And I mean, with so many choices, you really can't go wrong. If someone wears lip gloss, lipstick, this is a great gift to give them. I think Sephora has decided to make on their own. I'm not really sure because it came in this little Ziploc type bag, is the Too Faced Sweetheart Collection, but it comes with a melted lipstick, a Sweetheart blush, and this is in a peach color, and I'll take that out for you. It's called Peach Beach, and it's just in this heart-shaped box, and inside there's 3 different tones. When swatched together, as I've done with my finger here, it makes a really nice sort of peach blush color right there. So I'm excited about that. You could use them separately, I'm sure, if you wanted to, but that comes in the kit. You get a full-size eyeshadow palette. And I haven't even swatched these, but I've heard good things about them. You've got 3 that are shimmer and 1 that is matte. This gray color is the matte. I've heard a lot of good things about this mascara. Better than Sex. You get a full size. And you also get a tiny little shadow insurance that keeps your eyeshadow from creasing. Now I have tried this one. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'll give it another shot. I believe the VIB Rouge got access to this palette before everyone else. I think it is available now. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. Now I do have the powders and the kit that came out. I love it and I use it all the time, so I was excited to try this. I do have one blush that I purchased separately already, which is the Luminous Flush, which is in this kit, but because you got the Incandescent Electra, which is one that is only for this set, I was excited to try it. Plus you get the Mood Exposure blush that I don't already have. So these are the 3 colors that come in it. And this is the limited edition shade. This one is the one that I already said I had, and then the Mood Exposure. And these actually, there's tons of swatches online, and my camera obviously doesn't show the swatches as well, so I'm going to skip that part. But they definitely are very creamy and very light-handed, so they're not going to leave lots of pigment when you first set it down on your face. So for people who are newer to applying blush or don't feel comfortable with a lot of color, I think they would really like this. Plus, I mean, all of the Hourglass powders are so easy to blend and go on very well, and this is great for travel. Plus you have to love the color. It's like a rose gold, and it's great packaging. I really like it. And of course, the Vice palette. I couldn't resist. I know it's gotten mixed reviews online. Some people are upset with the shadows being very flaky and not being very pigmented. I haven't actually used it because I wanted to do this haul first. But on the back it shows you all the different colors that are available in the palette. And from what I've read, these are limited edition colors to this palette, so if you already have a lot of Urban Decay shadows, then you don't have these colors. It comes with a really nice bag, and the kit does fit inside here. I heard some people saying in their reviews that they couldn't fit it inside. I haven't had any problem with that. And this is what it looks like. A very reflective case. It does have a magnetic closure, so that's nice. And then these are the shadows. Comes with a double-ended brush that most people don't use, and a very large mirror. I'm very excited to try this. Obviously it is $1 more than last year. You're looking at $60, but you know, for the bag and the palette and the fact that it's so slim and easy to travel with, I think it's definitely worth it. I am going to try the consistency of the palette, and if you want to see a review, I'll be happy to do that. Please just leave a comment below. Otherwise, I'll just let you know how I feel about the palette after I've used it for a week or so. I got the Pulp Fiction limited edition Urban Decay lipstick, and this color is so gorgeous. I love these lipsticks anyway. This one's called Mrs. Mia Wallace. I'm sure you probably have seen reviews on this, but it's a very, very deep red, and I will swatch it on my hand just so you can see. And that's one swipe. You can see how pigmented it is. It does have a little bit of a pink undertone, almost like a fuchsia, but it is gorgeous when you put it on. You don't really have to use much at all. I love how they changed the packaging for this. It's a black color, same tube as their other lipsticks, but I'm really excited to add that to my collection. I think it's gorgeous. They do have a lip liner that matches it, but I'm a fan of just clear lip liners. I don't really like to try to get a liner that matches the color of the lipstick. I just find that I don't use it, so I'm not going to be doing that. They also have an eyeshadow palette in their collection, which I also have so many eyeshadows that, you know, obviously I just bought the Vice palette. I think I'll pass on that version. And then the last item I'm going to show you is a VIB reward, and it's a 500-point perk. It is the Buxom Too Hot to Handle. And I thought this was really neat because I really like their products in general. I'm not super fond of the mascara, but the lipsticks and the lip glosses to me are excellent. It comes in a little box like this. When you open it up, inside it gives you some information about the products. Now the sad thing for me was the lipstick was actually open and the top was off when I received it. It's this little tiny one, But unfortunately, out of all the lipstick choices that they have, this is the only one that I own. So it is a little tiny one. It'll be good for travel, but as far as me being sad about missing out on the lipstick, it really isn't an issue. I will swatch this next to the other lipstick so you can see the color. This is definitely a lot more on the purple side than the one I just showed you. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. And the way that they describe this lip color is a vivid magenta satin color. It's definitely kind of shiny. I wouldn't say that it leans anywhere towards the matte side of things, so I don't know where they got that from, but they also give you a lip gloss in the same shade. The name is Pucker Up. So even though it does match, it does have a different name. The lipstick is called Swinger. You also receive one of their eyeliners, which I've never tried, but this is in black, so I'm excited to try it. I like to line in the waterline, so I'm always looking for a good black eyeliner. They give you a very mini bronzer in Tahiti. It looks like this. And it actually is a really nice, cool undertone bronzer, and I'm very fair, so it's not too dark. I'm excited to try this. And lastly, there's their mascara. If you've ever tried this, it has a huge brush. It's very pointy and prickly, and that's why I don't like it. As soon as you get closer to the edges of your eyes, it pokes you, and I'm not a fan of that. So you can see it's very spiky. So I probably will give this to someone. I'm not going to be using this myself, but if you like this type of wand, I think that you would like the formula because it is very intense and very black, and I don't find that it really flakes on me. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. I have a lot of items to try, and I'm excited to see what I like and what I don't like. There are a lot more kits coming out for the holiday season, so stay tuned. I'm sure I will have a few more to show you as we get closer. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.